Hi there, this is Jeremy Shirk with Nebraska Realty, and I'm here with another Realtor Rambling Moment. I'm going to talk to you today about why you would be throwing away your money if you decided to list your home by yourself rather than calling a real estate professional such as myself. After this video, if you decide you'd like to call me to see what your home could be worth or what we could do for you, my phone number is here, or you could email me at jeremyshirk@nebraskarealty.com. Or you can reach out to me on Facebook at Jeremy Shirk Realtor. All right, let's go ahead and get started. For all of my statistics and information today, I pulled from the National Association of Realtors website, as well as from Zillow.com for the for sale by owner data. So this chart here, I know it's a little bit hard for you to see, but this is out of every 100 home shoppers. They are not home buyers. These are the people who are going to come through open houses. They're going to talk about buying a house. They're going to look at your house. But this is not people, as you will see, who are actually going to buy your house. This is 100 people who will talk about buying a house. I say that they're not going to actually buy a house because of that 100, 70% of them will never buy for whatever reason. They don't have the equity, they can't get the financing, they just decide to rent, they inherit a house, they decide to live with their parents. More and more millennials have done that. Although we're starting to see that trend shift and we hope this number goes down significantly. But at this time, 70% of them are not ready to get in the market. Of that 115% of those will decide to wait. These are people who are actually ready to buy. They could get financing, they have the ability to do so, but for whatever reason they've decided to wait. Maybe they're waiting for their kids to get out of school, maybe they're waiting to see job transfer, college situations. There's a lot of reasons these 15% decide not to buy. They are ready to and will probably buy within the next year or two, but at this time they're not going to buy. Another 11% of those people will want to buy a house immediately and they will try. They'll apply for financing, but unfortunately 11% of them will not get financing. They don't have a good debt to income ratio. They don't have a good credit score. They can't afford the down payment. For whatever reason, 11% of that 100 will apply for but be rejected for financing. So that means that really what you're looking at is 4 out of every 100 people who are ready, willing, and able to buy a home right now. Now you're thinking, that's not bad. I only need 1 of those 4 to decide to buy my house. But that's not quite the way that works, because of that 4% of people who are ready, willing, and able to buy, in 2017, 88% of those people decided to buy through a realtor, meaning they used a buyer's agent. Now, if you use a buyer's agent, you are probably looking at homes that have been listed with a realtor because they're in the MLS. They're the easiest homes for realtors to find. They've been emailed to that realtor. We keep lists of our current buyers, and anytime we get an email with a property or an update on a property that may be a good fit for that buyer, we send that out. So it's very unlikely that those 88% are looking at for sale by owners unless they happen at some point to drive by and convince their realtor to show them that house, and then the realtor is going to call you and you're going to have to pay a buyer's agent commission anyway on that house. So you're still not saving the commission on that. So you are really competing with other for sale by owners for only 0.48%. So that means you have to have 200 people look at for sale by owners before you can compete for 1 person to buy your house. Now that's a pretty bleak statistic, but here let's look at some actual numbers from 2017 again. I just used a $125,000 price range because that's what I actually bought my house for about 1.5 years ago, so the math was easy for me to figure out. In 2017, if you listed your home for sale by owner for $125,000, it spent an average of 274 days on the market. Now, 274 days is just a little bit over 9 months, and during that time you do still have to make your mortgage payments, so that comes out to about $9,800. I figured about $1,088 a month, again, basing it mostly off of my purchase about a year ago. That can vary a little bit, but roughly $9,800 in mortgage payments. If you listed your home with a realtor in 2017, It spent 98 days on the market from the date of listing to the date of closing, which means this took probably 30 days or less to find a buyer, and then you had inspections, appraisals, you had to wait for financing, and for the buyer's chosen negotiated closing date. 98 days till closing, that's still only $3,266 in mortgage payments compared to the $9,800. We'll add all these numbers up a little bit later. The other big expense in listing the home by yourself is marketing cost. Now, when you list with a realtor, such as myself, all of your marketing is included. So we will list it in the multiple listing service, which all realtors have access to. It will then go into Zillow and Trulia, Realtor.com, the Nebraska Realty website if you decide to list with me. I will send out an email campaign again to my entire network of realtors who have buyers who are looking for a home. So they can show it to their buyers who are looking for something similar to your house. I'll advertise in the Omaha World Herald when appropriate. I will put it in Realtor Magazine or RealtorMagazine.com. They do have a website. I'll send out a postcard campaign just listed to the neighborhood and to my farming networks. I have about 900 people that I send mail to regularly. And then again, just market regularly to my network because most buyers for homes are brought through a buyer's agent. So I will market it to all of the agents I know, and perhaps they'll have a buyer to bring to you. Now, all of that is included when you list with a realtor. Now, for you, the marketing, excuse me, if you list it in Zillow, it's going to cost $40. And then if you decide to list in Trulia as well, it's $20 if you first listed in Zillow because they're connected to each other. The Omaha World Herald is $50 an ad. I went with 4 ads, but in 9 months you're really probably looking at close to 8 or 9 ads, so it's probably more, but I put in $200, you're probably really looking at $400 to $500. Facebook is actually free to post on, but then if you decide you want to boost your posts, excuse me, it's going to be $10 to boost your post, and that'll get it out to about 1,500 people. It's very unlikely that one of your friends is looking to buy your particular house. If you do have a friend that's looking to buy your house, then you probably don't need to go through all of this marketing and listing. But so we put in for the boosted ad, and then I included Craigslist, which is free, although there's some discussion about them starting to charge for ads like that. I think it'll be a nominal $25 fee, but that hasn't come down yet. So big picture, all of this is going to cost you $27,500, or all your total costs are going to be $27,500. The big hit, though, comes because in 2017, if you were a for sale by owner and you listed your home for $125,000, you got, on average, 78% of your asking price, which means you only got $97,500 for your home. However, if you listed in 2017 with a realtor for $125,000, you got, on average, 92.86% of your asking price. That's $116,075. That's only $89,025 less than your asking price. That's because realtors are trained in negotiation, we're trained in contracts, we're trained in finding buyers and negotiating higher price points and developing competition for your home so you could get potentially multiple bids. Now you're saying, but yeah, I have to pay a realtor a commission. That's true. On average, the commissions were 6% in 2017, which comes to $6,964.50. That commission is always based on the actual sale price, not on the list price. So that's another incentive that a realtor such as myself has to negotiate a better price for your home, because our pay is entirely based on what we can get you for your home. So, I'm going to break down those numbers for you. If you were a for sale by owner in 2017 and you listed for $125,000, between marketing and what you took for the house, you lost $37,570, which means you brought home a total of $87,430 before you paid off your mortgage. Now, if you were listed with a realtor in 2017, you listed for $125,000. With the expenses and the commission and the decrease in value of your home that you actually accepted, you only lost $15,889.50. So you brought home $109,110.50 before you paid off the mortgage, but after all of your other expenses. That means that by listing it for yourself in 2017, you lost on average $21,680.50. Now, that's almost $22,000. That's a down payment on your next house, your bigger dream house, that you threw away because you thought that you didn't want to pay a 6% commission. So I hope this illustrates for you the real reason that more than 97% of people choose to sell with a realtor. It really does make more sense. Our training really does get you more money for your house, and in the end, you do come out ahead. So again, I'm Jeremy Shirk with Nebraska Realty. I hope if you're thinking about listing your home, you'll give me a call and we can at least discuss what the numbers would look like on your particular home. You can reach me on Facebook at Jeremy Shirk Realtor or at jeremyshirk@nebraskarealty.com. This has been another Realtor Rambling Moment. Thanks so much and have a good day.